There is basically a concept in psychology and it's known as foreshortened future. I have already made a long form video on this topic on my YouTube channel. Basically, one of the sneakiest ways through which the changes in our neurochemistry, which have been caused because of depression, PTSD, CPTSD, etc., show up in our real lives is by altering our perception of time. I remember being like this in my late teens to my early 20s, where not because of lack of motivation or laziness, but because of the sheer lack of capacity of being able to imagine a future version of myself, I really sucked at any form of meaningful, realistic, and practical future planning. And now, looking back, I realize so many of our real life daily tasks that we take for granted, for example, planning dinner, planning our weekend, planning our vacation, financial planning, planning about outings with our friends, planning about our career, that we do so organically, depend upon us being able to see a future version of ourselves and believe that that version will exist. I do believe, with increasing realizations about my own journey with my own mental health, that we need a lot deeper and high level research in neurochemistry rather than the extremely helpful but also extremely redundant advice of just eat healthy and move more. But as much as this reel and this video is for people who are actually struggling, it's actually more for people who are surrounding the people who are struggling. It's for you if you have any friend in your surrounding or your partner or your parent who you can sense is struggling, and you sensitize yourself enough about the situation so you don't end up mocking them or bullying them. And you can actually be of some support if at all it's possible. Because I have seen this dynamic play out again and again, not just with myself, but with a lot of people around me who used to struggle like this. Because human beings, especially when they are not intelligent or when they are not patient or when they are not curious, our most immediate reaction when we are met with something we don't understand is aggression. And I have seen people who are already struggling, being bullied or being abused in friendships and relationships because the person next to them has no patience for their struggles. If you have somebody around you who you can see that they are struggling with something, but you can't really point a finger, a friend who can't show up for plans, or a parent who is constantly stressed and is unable to assign tasks so that they can be done efficiently, instead of mocking or bullying them or acting aggressively towards them, sensitize yourself. You are proving nothing by bullying somebody who in that moment is truly incapable of fighting you back. And people, when they actually heal and when they are better, they remember how they were treated by other people when they were struggling. So that's a really important thing to remember.